So, good evening, welcome back to another content. John Sinclair TV back again, and I want to talk about the Cabbage Heat, Steve Bruce again. We spoke about him a couple of weeks ago, right? Complaining about our club, complaining, so I got a bit stressed. This time, he just doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut, doesn't he? So before I go on to Steve Bruce, by the way, I'd like to basically give you if you do like the video, like what you see, then please smash the like button, subscribe, also super thanks, and also if you'd like to become a member, click on the member sign as well, and it's 99p. Now I want to talk about Steve Bruce. This guy is at it yet again. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. He doesn't know when to leave our club alone and move on. But people's got to say, look, move away from him, move on from him. What, we can't? Why? Because he's the one who's having to go at a club again. Yeah? Saying things like, I put a big part of it as well about the takeover. It was in the flipping pipeline, Steve, before you even mention it, man. So, listen, let's go what he's been saying, right? I mean, Steve Bruce has come out and spoke to the Daily Mirror and has come out and he said, it's personal for me at West Brom. Then he also said, I couldn't finish my managerial career and what happened at Newcastle. I take too much stick. So you blaming us, right, while you cannot retire, Steve, yeah? So you want to try and end it on a high at West Brom, yeah? Well, you're not exactly doing a good job, Steve, are you, at this moment in time, yeah? You took them from 5th to 10th, yeah? And even the West Brom fans hate your ass as well, Steve. Let's be real, yeah? And I'll feel sorry for the Baggies fans as well, which is absolutely sad because that football club is a fantastic club, yeah, and deserves better, yeah. Then Steve Bruce also has come out and said it's been ridiculed as well. So, okay, Steve, what about you having to go at the press? Don't allow the interviewer to finish off their question, yeah. Get stressed when things doesn't go your flipping way, right? And then you have a go at them, yeah. Then you accusing the fans, you know, not getting behind the team. You accusing us that we're having to go at you. And now, what I'm trying to say is, Steve, right? We're having to go at you because you're not getting us the results. You've not been good enough, yeah? Your managerial record has been absolutely shambolic, yeah? I can remember 2 wins in 21, couple of seasons ago, right? Never got sacked for it, yeah? This guy, I swear to God, when he comes out and he says about the takeover, he's played a major part of it as well. He played a part of it as well. No, Steve, you haven't, because that has been bobbing along before you even flipping mention it, man. Yeah? The takeover was always going to happen, right, before you no part of it, Steve, yeah? And once it's got taken over, you should have been sacked straight away. But no, right, you just hang on and hold on to get the £8 million payoff. That's what he was after, Steve. Why did you not resign before then? If the job was too big for you, why did he walk away? Why did he just walk away, put a hand and say the job is too big for you, right? And just admit it, Steve. Admit it. And also, you come out and you said that you got us 12th and 13th in your 2 seasons at Newcastle. Yeah, you got us that, Steve, because the teams below were shite. They were absolutely shite. Let's be real, yeah, because teams below us were not good enough, yeah. So you have been looking on that score. If the team of Southern South Zoot will be relegated and it will not be talking about the biggest bright future, yeah. But let's be real, right, Steve, right? You also said about you kind of take them on a warm-up as well. And also that you have given the players too many days off. Do you know what it is, Steve, right? You trained for 2.5 years. Well, I'm pretty sure that you'd be lapping it up in Cheshire home, right? In your Cheshire home, making love to your wife and fatting yourself up, right? Let's be real. And when the players do play on the pitch, right? Let's be real, right? The players look flipping knackered after 60 minutes, yeah? And no flipping reason, and there's no reason, right, to make them fit up training every single day. And no wonder they losing games left, right, and centre under your leadership, Steve. You pick the team, right? You got a bite with it, yeah? But no, right? When we get beat, you put the blame on everyone else but yourselves, yeah? All the time. You are a disgrace, Steve, right? We try to move on for you, but no, what you have done, right? right? You brought it back up in yourselves again. You brought up our club when we tried to move on. What do you expect us to do, Steve? Sit there and twiddle our thumbs? Well, no, right? We're going to have a say. We're going to have an opinion of what you've been seeing, yeah? And you know what, Steve? In my opinion, you are the worst manager ever at Newcastle United. The worst manager in my lifetime, yeah? And you are absolutely sad, yeah? You put in money before health, yeah? You put 8 million before your health, yeah? I'm sorry, Steve, but at the end of the day, you deserve everything that you get, yeah? Having to go at the fans, having to go to the press, having to go at interviewers as well, yeah? And yet, it's okay that you can walk away thinking I'm the big man that he thinks he is, but he's not, right? And he also is taking a lot of stick. I'm sorry, Steve, you should get stick because of what you've done, yeah? I mean, the results matter. Oh, Newcastle United results matter. But unfortunately, right, when we get beat, right, we as fans are so peed off, right? We want you to go. We want you to walk away from our football club. But he didn't want it. He waited for 8 million quid. Yeah? You are shocking, Steve. Let's be real. Right? And he also said as well, we were pragmatic, defensive. I did what I had to do. Keeping Newcastle United in the Premier League was worth something. Yeah? Would the sale to the new owners has gone ahead if the club was in the Championship? I'm not so sure. I tell you what, he's so full of himself, really. Because I'll tell you something now. If you were still at the club, Steve, I can guarantee you one thing. You'd be relegated from this football club, yeah? And it's you who's got to pick up the pieces, yeah? If actually was still at the club. And I'll tell you something, right? Luckily, our new owners has come in and saved the flipping day. Our new owners, right, come in and done more in like 6-7 months than Ashley did in 14 years, yeah? And done more to communicate with our supporters as well. So, my advice to you, Steve Bruce, right? Don't do any more interviews when it comes to Newcastle United because the next time we are going to rip like never ever before, yeah? When we try to move on, Steve, please do the same. We don't want you ever to come on here and talk about Newcastle United again. We moved on, you should move on and try and get West Brom, if you're allowed to, get that club back in the Premier League, yeah? And I'm sorry, people, I've got to come out and have a bit of a rant because it just completely and utter winds us up. Let's be real, yeah? We wasn't exciting to watch. We wasn't playing the football the right way, yeah? The players, right, you know, look over, wasn't fit. And yet, Eddie Howe to pick up the pieces and sort them out as well. And that's exactly why he's done, right? And the players are now so happy. Joe Linton's happy, yeah? Even John Shelby to an extreme, yeah? Emil Kraft has improved. Bruno Guimaraes will never come to Newcastle United if Steve Bruce was there as manager. Let's be honest. Thank God we got a takeover. Thank God Steve Bruce is out of Newcastle, yeah? And all I can say is, people, right, that we got Eddie Howe. We got Eddie Howe in. Steve Bruce should be consigned to history as far as Newcastle United is concerned. Yeah? Anyway, tell us what you think, guys. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And also, like I said earlier, if you'd like to donate, then just click on thanks. I will reply. And if you'd like to become a member, I'm 5 more away from getting the magical 50. And I can do things about it as well. So, guys, thanks for watching our channel, my channel. And I'll see you back very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.